October 20th, is that today?
I have no idea.
October 20th, 2017. I'm in a new area, nearby canyon to where I've been looking for the last quite some time. And this structure was told to me by a fellow. This was right against the fence line. And this is an undisclosed location. This was not here in August, because the fellow that found it had walked this fence line in August. So all of this has been built since then. Now you notice there are some branches that have been cut right there. You notice some that have been cut right there. And but they're basically all piled together, and it's too small. This is not far from an area where there's some horses, but they're too small to house any sort of horse. So though there are several that have been cut, the vast majority have been either pushed over or broken off or drug from off in the woods somewhere. But very interesting on how this is set up, and there's actually two enclosures here. One that's kind of completely surrounded, and one that has got an opening. And here it is from the downhill side. And now I'm shooting from the north towards the south. And I'm guessing that these were hunting blinds here, because it kind of overlooks a big pasture. But obviously a place where I would think Sasquatch would shelter, probably a large group of them, to stay warm, maybe while they're hunting, or maybe while they're hunting nearby, young ones stay here. Hopefully that's better. Anyway, you see the large structure right there, and then the smaller structure right here. Large structure to the right, small structure to the left. And here's a close-up of the smaller structure. Notice there are a couple chopped there, several broken, or sawed, I guess is better to say. Some old fence posts drug in, a lot of curved and angled pieces. See how that's put together in that crotch right there. And then here, the inside, see, it's lined with rocks on the bottom, which I don't know what you can see. I'm going to fix this. Okay, here we've got the inside. It's really tough with the light right now because it's so bright. So I've got to change the angles. Notice there's some cut logs that have been used actually as supports. I thought originally they were seats. Well, they appear to be supports. Then there's a row of rocks down here on the bottom, which is very common in these things, to find rocks like this. Reason? I'm not certain. The inside has been very well matted. There's been obviously something very large inside there, and matted that all down inside there. And we'll come over here, and it's very similar here too. It's matted, so you see the perimeter. Okay, here is an X structure downhill from the corral, the double corral that I just photographed. We're going to wander around and see what else. I usually find these sorts of things and a couple others nearby, so we'll see what we find.